A very good evening, viewers of Sea Change Online. A special thanks to the viewers of In Conversation with Show. I've been conducting this In Conversation show for some time now during the lockdown period. And thank you very much for each and every one of you who are watching this sessions week on week. And in fact, I have scheduled this session every Saturday evening between 5 and 6 with the experts. I've been doing this session with entrepreneurs, business tycoons all over the world, all over the country. And I'm actually reaching out to the outside India as well down the line. And I'm also interviewing the business leaders of various sectors and the president of various chambers of commerce around the globe. And in particular, with respect to Tamil Nadu, I've been interviewing the MSME entrepreneurs, specifically the MSME small business owners, where my focus is more over the last 10, 12 years. So I thought I will take the wisdom from various experts from different walks of life in the corporate world, the business sector, so that the MSME entrepreneurs and budding entrepreneurs, essentially the startup owners, would get inspired, learn quite a lot of things from the elders. The wisdom is available here in the In Conversation series program. So with that, I would like to get into the today's session. Today's session is very, very special for me. The reason is that, I have a special guest who has consented to support me in participating in the show. Normally, what happens is in any of the sessions, generally worldwide, particularly in India, when you take up television media, we celebrate the film stars, for example, public figures in different aspects. But I always think there are business leaders, there are entrepreneurs, there are professionals who have put in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years in an organization. And they build an organization like an empire, starting from scratch. They grow into the multitudes. Those experts, those professionals, leaders, corporate leaders, are not being invited in many of the television programs per se, because television is purely entertainment oriented. So perhaps the media wouldn't have thought, where the business people will add value in the entertainment. So that is a niche which I found, and I thought I'll take the privilege and the possibility to invite the business leaders to share their knowledge, to share their wisdom to people like us, professionals as well as the entrepreneurs. In that series today, I have a special guest who's also being celebrated every single day in his organization, because I was talking to quite a lot as a very senior person, as a chief executive, Dr. Gopalakrishnan, of course. He's been celebrated by many people there, whomever I spoke to. It is not, yesterday I did this exercise. I've been doing this exercise for quite some time because I've been associated with Force as a service provider. And ever since I came into contact and whomever I speak in different, the departments, everybody says unanimously one thing, they think, they feel, and they speak from the heart that, he is our guru, he is our role model, he is our angel. There are so many things. As we go along, you will see how it's going to be transpired to you. With that short note, I thought I'll introduce the chief guest of today's session with this a small slide, important slide of the day. Okay, so we have with us Chief Executive Sales and Marketing of Force Laboratories India Private Limited, Dr. Gopalakrishnan. Dr. Gopalakrishnan, his profile goes into multiple pages. So I just made it as a short slide for people who are new to this session, new to Dr. Gopalakrishnan, can quickly take who's Dr. Gopalakrishnan. Dr. Gopalakrishnan is a Chief Executive, Sales and Marketing of Force. One. On the other side, you need to really understand this personality He's a Reiki grandmaster. He has cleared three. What is tarot predictions? Probably we have to ask him. And he knows pendulum dowsing. In fact, pendulum dowsing, I in fact went to the Google and Google YouTube. I sort of learned what exactly it means. And he has learned types of meditation, which is very interesting. Types of meditation, various types of meditation, and yoga training from 3 centers. These are all some of the areas where he specialized. And he's a palmist, and he's a numerologist, he's a graphologist, and he's also an author of 2 books. Of course, these 2 books are exclusively written for, I guess, Force Laboratories being published there. One is called Practical Wisdom, another one is called recently released on his birthday, I guess 17th of June or 7th of June.
16th.
I'm not able to remember.
Yeah.
The book is called 4 Dimensions of Sales Management. Other than that, of course, he plays cricket, TT, chess, carom. I don't know how sir is able to find so much of time to do all these initiatives and activities. With that short note, I thought I will invite our guest in conversation with show, Dr. Gopalakrishnan.
Thank you, Anand. Thank you very much. And thank you for your kind words of introduction.
Sir, we have 4 segments. The segment 1 is about your childhood, your family life, your schooling. You share something on this?
Yeah, definitely. I'll be glad to share with you. I'm very fortunate to have born into a middle-class family. And my father was a senior IPS officer. He was Deputy Inspector General of Police. And he would have become Inspector General, but he died during harness while in service. Otherwise, he would have become Inspector General of Police. So his upbringing was very good. The value systems of honesty, integrity, and straightforwardness was taught right from beginning by him to us. And mother is a housekeeper. She was a fantastic, affectionate mother. Looking after 3 male kids was a main problem for her. I don't know how she managed. We have been very, very frivolous. I am the eldest son of the family. And number 2 is my brother Chandrasekhar, who was working as a Rear Admiral in the Navy, and he's just retired. And he's the Director Board of HAL. And my youngest brother is Ramachandran. He is in Australia. And he's heading as GM Operations and Technical of the biggest oil company in Australia, that is Santos. So we are 3 brothers, and we have been doing a lot of mischiefs for a headache for mother, and father has been very tolerant. And I had a fantastic childhood because full of fun and frolic. We have been playing around a lot. We have been trained in cricket, badminton, shuttlecock, table tennis, all kinds of games. And then the most important that I was known in the family as a prank master. I was famous for making pranks on others. So everybody was literally scared what is going to be my next move. And we grew up very well, and this fundamental upbringing has taught a lot of things, and very close-knit family. So even today, my father is no more, my mother is no more, my brothers and cousins, we are definitely in touch with each other. And I had my education in various states of Kerala because my father was getting transferred from one district to another. And I did graduation from Ferguson College, Pune, which is in Pune, one of the most knowledgeable college in Pune. And I could represent colleges in cricket, in shuttlecock, tennis, table tennis. So I was more an outdoor man than an indoor man. So that was my education and family background spirit of that.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I was very, very clear that I have to join pharma industry because most of the representatives join industry by default, but I joined by design. And I was very
Mm.
clear that I want to be a medical representative. And I joined in
Okay.
1972 in Madras City was the first
Okay.
appointment. And
Okay.
I had a stint of almost 10 to 11 years as medical
Mm.
representative in a multinational company called Hext, which is a
Mm.
German-based company.
Mm.
And during that time, I got married to an angel of a woman called Sarla, a very
Okay.
nice girl. And I have two daughters,
Mm.
and both are married.
Mm.
One daughter, Radhika, is married with two kids. And Kartika is in Bangalore. She is also married and she is having one kid. So I have three grandchildren and two daughters, two lovely daughters.
Mm.
So that is my family and my till my first job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Very nice. Sir, the couple of questions I have on the professional front with you.
Yeah.
One is about uh, your professional journey with respect to sales and marketing, and
Yes.
the milestones which you have accomplished in the last 30 years of time, 3 decades, and what are the important learnings you have undergone in this journey?
Very good question. I started, like I told you, in 1972. I was representative in a multinational company for 12 years. And I was adjudged as one of the best representative on all India. And I was sent abroad to Germany, which is the head office of Hext, that company. And I visited the Frankfurt and all the other German places, and along with some European places also. So
Mm.
that was a big recognition I got. That's a milestone as a representative. Then the moment I completed my post graduation in marketing and sales when I was representative, I decided it's time for me to move on. And by within 1984,
Mm.
I resigned as a representative. Within
Mm.
1991, within 7 years, crossing the hierarchical levels through many well-known companies, I reached the top as GM marketing and sales in Fords in within 7 years. And please understand, this period has been the most competitive era in pharma industry during that
Oh.
84 to 91. That is the most competitive. During that time, I could work as area manager, regional manager,
Mhm.
divisional manager, all India sales manager in well-known companies like Wockhardt and Ajanta Pharma. And I landed up in Forts in 91 as GM marketing. So one another milestone I could say that within 7 years, jumping the hierarchies from representative to GM marketing is a I would consider is a grand success. And after joining Fords in 91, I have been associated with Fords for the last almost
Mm.
3 decades. Thanks to the fantastic confidence of the promoter of the company, Mr. Sir S.V. Veeramani, sir. He has been having tremendous confidence in me and he has given me an open arena to work with a lot of space, a lot of freedom. So the best in you can come out during this time. I would thank the promoter, Mr. Sir S.V. Veeramani, and also my colleagues in Fords because they have had tremendous trust on my leadership, and we could take the companies by step. We could grow the company from a small level to the present decent level. So the milestone there is the passage of milestones in the company from 91 to till this time, and we could record a sale of 600 crores. That's an achievement with the help of all the people in Forts, and I would say the learning from this is if you are having the right mindset and if you're ready to work
That's
hard
fantastic.
and if you're ready to take risks, because while moving from one company to another, it's a risk you're taking. So if you have tremendous confidence in your abilities, if you have the guts to take risk, if you are ready to work slog hard, and if you are having the self-confidence, anybody can reach this kind of level, from representative to the level of GM marketing in 7 years' time. So that should give an inspiration for all the people who are listening to this, that when you decide, it's possible, it can be done. So that is the learning from my karyogram.
Absolutely. That's the leadership spectrum, I would call. The next
Yes.
phase of our interview now is the segment 3. Sir, we are moving to the segment 3. The segment 3 is
Okay.
all about purely about business. This is for people who are into business, people who are aspiring to become a business owner, people who wanted to be a leader in any organization. For their benefit, I'm going to ask you a couple of queries so that I can take your wisdom to share it with one and all. Can I start?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the question goes like this, sir. First, we would like to understand, since you represent Ford's as a chief executive. So, what are the products Ford's deal with? And Ford's is a pharma company, I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
So, would you be able to share your organization and where and all you're exporting it? It's a
Yes, yes.
helicopter view which we wanted to know. We don't want to know it
Right.
detailed manner. It's a helicopter
Yeah.
view. Yeah.
Ford's has got 5 verticals, Anand. Five verticals are based on therapy needs. For example, we have a vertical where complete representative team till vice president is there, which is dealing with gastro products. So one vertical is gastro, that is therapy based bifurcation. Second is our respiratory division, which is only dealing with respiratory products. Number three is our gynec and infertility with the nephro and uro. That's the third division, which is called a specialist division. The fourth division is our diabeto division. Diabeto means our diabetic products and nutraceutical products. And number five, we have started a holistic principles we believe in. We have started a homeo company, homeo division, which is doing extremely well during this COVID time, because we have got remedy or preventive measures for COVID-19. So we have 5 verticals like this, and each of the verticals are independent, and they are having separate field force, separate managers for each of the division in sales and marketing. All of them report to me in this written. In this context, I am very happy to tell you that we are number 6 in the represented product market. That means wherever Ford's products are there, with the competitive products, that market, we are number 6. And if you take nutraceuticals, which is our core competence therapy, we are the best within the best 5 company all India. So where we are operating, we are very strong, and we have got some brand leaders. For example, I don't know whether you have heard about Sucrafil Ogel, which is a brand leader in this own thing. Nephrosave, which is a brand leader. Elmondes Pulmoclear are brand leaders, and your Fortsby is one of the products which is in the top of the
Yes,
levels. So like this, we
correct.
have got 5 verticals, and all the verticals are doing well. That is why the company is prospering well.
Absolutely. I know that you created strategic business units,
Yes.
SBUs for each of
Yeah,
the vertical.
yeah.
That's nice to know. And thank you very much for sharing about your organization perspective from a helicopter view. And we would like to also know about, of course, you have shared. I'd like to know about your management, the founders of this organization. So how they
Yeah.
really constructed
I'm
this
very,
organization.
very glad to tell you this, because the one of the assets we have are the founders, are the directors, founder directors. Because Mr. S.V. Veeramani, who is a founder of this company, has been also working as medical representative, and has come up as a promoter, So he knows all the kind of problems associated in line management, and is a very practical man, upright, honest, considerate, empathetic, and he and his wife, Mrs. Radha Veeramani, are the promoters of the company, and I am very fortunate to get associated with such nice people for the last 30 years, and I think I can give my life to these people. They are so nice. They are
Oh,
very, 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 very
mm,
considerate, and they are the
absolutely
only
great.
promoters, and their interest is only in sports. They have not diversified their investments or
Mm,
profits to any other company. They have only constructed two
mhm,
factories in Chennai. One factory is in Kelambakam, and the second factory, which has the UK MHRA and expecting US FDA, is in Kandigai,
mhm,
near Kelambakam only.
mhm.
So they have invested all their investment in Ford's only. For Ford's welfare is their only motto, and we are very fortunate to have. And Mr. Veeramani, he was in IDMA
Yeah,
president for 3 years consecutively.
yeah.
I think he's the only person who has
Mm.
completed 3 years in IDMA. So he's a fantastic
Oh,
personality, fantastic
okay.
human being, and I'm very, very fortunate to work under him.
Absolutely great. In fact, I had a couple of interactions with him when you invited us for some of the leadership programs. We found that he's very very simple in his approach,
Yes,
very
yes.
very practical in his approach. The way he communicates is a very very simple, and including madam and their daughter. So it was really fortunate to meet all of them in one of your programs. So I'm very happy about it to learn something about them. And sir, the next question to you is about the significant sales and marketing strategies which you have done for the organization's growth. We don't want your strategies, we don't want your secrets, but we just want to understand what are the significant steps you have taken to build this sales and marketing for Ford's Laboratories.
Yeah, very good. And so, number one is I have designed, since I have worked as a medical representative, I know what is implementable by a representative. So, whatever strategies we are making, the most important thing is it should be implementable by the field force. So, we have categorized
Correct.
for sales, what we have done is we have categorized for every representative, we have categorized doctors into grades depending upon the productivity of the doctors, A class, B class, C class. And we have also made a KBL for every representative, which consists of 20 top sales contributors of the area. And so the
Mhm,
representative will be able to pinpoint the contribution from these 20 doctors. We are expecting at least 2
mhm,
lakhs. And we have kept an MBL, minimum business level, for every day's work of a representative, which is called as scheduled productivity. So every representative
mhm,
is accountable for his daily bread. Daily, he should produce so much of sales. This is from the customer point of view. From the brand perspective, we have two dimensions. One is the number of prescriber base and per capita productivity, means how many boxes a doctor can write. So brand perspective also we
okay.
have put, and we have put market perspective. Each market is giving how much, because we have put a minimum base there. So sales effectiveness is because of these simple calculations we have made, so that viability of every call, every market, every brand is taken into account. Marketing strategies, what
Mm,
we have done is, in most of the now the
mm,
detailing of the products, doctors are not very recipient. So what we have done is, for
mm,
most of the key brands, we have taken one or two brands in every division as the core brand, and for these core brands
mhm,
we have started activities to help the doctor to connect with the patients. It is called as
mhm.
patient friendly activities. So what happens is, when I am
Oh,
spending some time with the doctor in connecting my brand with the patients, the doctor's mind, the brand becomes very, very clear, and he remembers the brand for a long time. So these two strategies we have done. calibration of sales in terms of customer, market, and brand, and activities associated with brand. So these we found it very effective because today detailing has gone practically out of the field. Doctor is not listening to detailing like when we were representative.
Correct.
They used to detail, but today
Correct.
nobody has time. So activities which is linking the brand to the patients, thereby doctor is also benefited because his popularity amongst patient is increasing. So that is giving
True.
dividends. So these are two sales and marketing activities we have found very effective in our system.
Absolutely great. And this is going to be a great learning for the new marketers and people who are into the similar industry in a small scale.
Yeah.
I could find a lot of pharma companies, small company, generic pharma, generic drugs manufacturers are there across the country, across the state. And they're all struggling how to really strategize themselves. I'm sure these kind of insights will be of great help to them. Thank you very much for your insights. And sir, we have now moved into the next phase of this segment 3, where you are not going to speak, but I'm going to show something to you. So, would you like to see that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, would you be able to see something here on the screen?
Sir is an alchemist who is trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to read that, sir. I'm going to read that.
Yeah.
So, I just received a couple of, I would say, testimonial comments and I would say submission from some of your people.
Okay.
Mr. Satish, Vice President Foods, shared with me this morning that he said, "Thank you very much for giving this opportunity to narrate an incident about Sir, which has transformed my life in foods. Sir is an alchemist who has transformed lives of many young professionals. 30 years back, I was a PSR in Trandrum, and during a very critical phase of my life, Sir has joined Foods. Sir channelized my strength in the right way and made me a product executive. Today, when I look back, my journey from PSR to Vice President, the transformation I have undergone, all the progress I have made, I owe all this to Sir. To me, Sir is a God-sent angel. And once angel touches you, your life is not the same again. Satish Kodakat, Vice President, Kondakat, Vice President, Foods Laboratory." How do you feel, sir?
This is happened to be true, though I'm not an angel. What I did was identifying his key intrinsic strength.
Mhm.
Come as a product executive. So when the right interest got aligned with the job, he was a different person. He has put in extra efforts. Same is the case. We have another vice president, Mr. S.R. Subramaniam,
But
who
I
was
need
also a representative in Foods.
I need 30,
Yeah.
30 seconds of your time to show something more to you. So
Okay.
hope you could see the slide now. Would you be able to see this slide?
Yeah, this Satish slide.
The next one is going to
Yeah, yes, Subramaniam, yes.
I'm going to read this because he shared with me this morning. This is a surprise to you. He said that Sir has transformed lives of many young professionals. 25 years back, I started as a PSR in Madurai. Sir gave me an opportunity to pursue my passion in marketing by promoting me as a product manager. During these years as a marketing professional, what all I could contribute to Foods, I owe to Sir. To me, Sir is a God-sent angel. Imagine the Vice President, S.R. Subramaniam, again, Foods Laboratories. So these two Vice Presidents have really shared their heartfelt gratitude to their leaders. So how do you feel, sir?
But this is already foretold because we had decided long back when they were GPM group product manager. I used to tell you both are going to drive this company in future. So we were shaping them to this responsibility, and today they are doing a fantastic job as vice president. They are controlling 2 SBUs each, and they are real assets. I'm really proud of them.
Great. Sir, I'm going to take 2 more minutes of your time to show something more. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. See, are you able to see this?
Yes.
I'm going to read this again on behalf of somebody. So I don't know. Maybe you would have already made up of your thought process. Who has written this already? Anyway, I'm going to read out for the benefit of the viewers. So somebody wrote like this: I am among the fortunate to share the learnings I got thanks to my close association with Dr. Gopalakrishnan. Dr. Gopalakrishnan has an elephantine memory. Besides knowing the name of all the employees of the company, Dr. Gopalakrishnan also knows the little known facts about the individual, like the previous company the individual worked, details about the family, and recent happenings on the domestic front. He never forgets any commitment given by himself or others and holds himself and everyone else accountable to it. Dr. Gopalakrishnan, though being the chief executive marketing of a top 50 company, always time for each of his subordinates, whoever we visit his office with an issue. I personally have never had to take an appointment to meet him, and I have always received his undivided attention. Dr. Gopalakrishnan always makes us feel special with our ideas. He is always appreciative of our initiatives, giving us complete freedom and backing us to the hilt to explore these ideas, despite having experimented the same himself in his nearly 4 decades of experience in Forts. Dr. Gopalakrishnan is meticulous in planning his discussions before the meeting, noting every fine detail missed by us and points of discussion to be done from every perspective in the interest of Forts. He minutes everything and reviews the progress at every interaction, keeping a close watch on the results and the deadlines. I have never seen Dr. Gopalakrishnan flustered, impulsive, or temperamental. He is always calm and balanced, even in the worst of the company situations, calmly directing us on a numerous occasions, helped in weathering many a rough storm in Forts with his cool demeanor. He has guided us through 1 crore in 1991 when he joined Forts to 600 crores today. I credit this achievement to his brilliant marketing acumen, his balanced and incisive eye for details, and his foresight that is taking us closer to 1,000 crores day by day, for the vision. On a personal note, he has also helped me overcome my personal crisis on a few occasions by his unconditional support and love, for which I will be eternally grateful to him. I am indeed fortunate to have been serving under his constant tutelage. I thank God for giving me this wonderful guru in our life, Melvin D'Souza, AGM, Training and Market Research. How do you feel, sir?
Oh, yeah. Oh, great. And besides, Anand, one more thing. All the GMs
Yes.
are heading the divisions are all brought up in Forts as representative, and today they have become GM. So they have a huge loyalty to the company, and they know they are blended in the cultural value systems of the company, and that is why Forts is doing so well, because they are the stakeholders. They hold the value systems of the company. They take the interests of the company. All have been developed right from representative to GM. So under VP, all the GMs under each SBU has been representative in Forts. We have developed them to this post. So that is the asset. I would say the top management, which is extremely good, is the asset of Forts. We spend a lot of time in people development. That was the first agenda in my list. And we made training modules for each and every hierarchy. And we have really tried our level best to bring them. And that is the result today you are showing. Because we have got 2 agendas. One is to internal resource development. And number 2, those people who are coming from outside, they should be comfortable in the company. We should give them the space to learn the atmosphere, the value systems, the culture of the company. So we adapt them very well, give them time. So these are 2 important parameters in people development Forts believes in. Yeah, Anand?
Very true.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. See, this kind of testimonials from executives from an organization to a business leader is something very fabulous. I would say fantabulous. I'm very, very happy. Why I posted this shared on the screen for many people to see is that, we are all talking about leadership in, every part of our interactions with clients. As a consultant, I go take classes on leadership spectrum, leadership roles of an entrepreneur or a budding leader, or people who are promoted as a leader, rather a manager or the next level general manager or vice president. So we talk quite a lot of aspects about leadership. Finally, leadership is all about walk the talk and being with people and inspire them continuously, consistently, taking all the loads inside, but externally we need to demonstrate empathy to them. These things I think you are very much be able to demonstrate consistently. Otherwise, we will not be able to get such feedback from people who are working with you. I'm very, very...
One point I would like to tell you, Anand, one point.
Yeah.
I have been exercising, I have been practicing the 4E principles throughout my life. How to be an exemplar, how to energize, enthuse people, how to encourage people, and how to develop an entrepreneurial thinking, whichever post you are. So these 4 E's have been my, Bible, which I have been teaching, I have been practicing, and I have been teaching my people about. Exemplar, how to energize people, how to encourage people, and how to develop an entrepreneurial thinking. So this is a part of my agenda in developing people, and I have done a lot of exercise in this to bring up the people in their life, because there is some contribution you can make to them. Yes.
Absolutely. You are touching lives, you are touching hearts of people.
Correct,
that's fantastic, sir. So that is the ultimate reason why Force is able to now rocking in their own industry of doing 600 crore business with great leaders working with the management. The human capital is the ultimate asset. Everybody talks about it. So you are making it work in your own organization. So, sir, we have now moved into the first, I must say thanks to you because it's wonderfully covered segment. And I'm sure people who are watching, entrepreneurs and business leaders, will take cue from these insights, wisdom from a person who's actually executing it on the field every single day. That's fantastic. So, sir, now we move into the next segment, which is the last segment, which is very, very important segment according to me, because after going through your profile, after going through your holistic life practices, and I'm sure finally, end of the day, it's all about giving back to society. So this segment is all about society-oriented segment, where I'm going to understand and learn something from you and share it with our viewers. You have mentioned that you have been practicing holistic approach in life, and you have been exposed to several of the practices, right from Reiki, pranic healing, meditation, yoga, and so many other new jargons which we are trying to learn from your profile. So would you be able to share those experiences and how you are touching people and lives?
Definitely. I have done Reiki and I'm a grandmaster of Reiki. What I do, I can tell you what I practice first. I practice every day religiously. 2 times I do pranayama. When I do pranayama, I do all that 4 Bastrika, I do Anulom Vilom, Ujjayi, and Brahmari. These 4 things I do very religiously. 2 times in the morning, 1 in the night, 1 in the evening. And I do walk for about 30 to 40 minutes before that. And then the chakra meditation and the healing, because the 7 chakras, it's very important. Yes. Each chakra has got colors, the different colors. And there is a mantra, Moola mantra for each of the chakras. So you chant that for 10 minutes and cleanse the chakras and activate the chakra for the day. So because whatever you say, disease is because of the energy block. So there are the Reiki means what? Rai means universe. Ki means the universal energy. So diverting the universal energy to the disease part to make it all right is the treatment of Reiki. So you channelize the positive energy, the universal energy, into the area which is depleted or where you are having complaint, then the chakra becomes activated, then your disease profile comes down. So if you everyday morning, if you cleanse your chakras, clean your chakras, and act and do this slight color meditation on each chakras, I think you will be fit and you will be throughout the day you will be very active and you will be vibrant during the day. Nothing can trouble you. And so this
Mhm.
is what I practice: 2 times meditation and 2 times Reiki cleaning. And when treating others, I do a mixture of Reiki and Pranic, because Pranic is electromagnetic aura which the patient has. Where is the depletion taking place in the aura can be found out by the hand, and that particular place we can give the positive energy and give. We also practice the crystal energy for these chakras, and also pendulum energy for these chakras. It is color pyramids, color matching the Vibgyor. Each chakras is Vibgyor color. So this is found to be
Okay.
very effective. In one of my colleague in the office, we treated Mr. Vasu, you know that. Mr. Vasu was
Yes.
having back pain, severe back pain. I did only 1 or 2 sittings with Reiki, and he was getting a lot of relief. So we can have
Oh,
distant healing, we can have personal healing, we can have self healing. So this is the kind of advantage we have for Reiki and this pranic healing.
wonderful, wonderful. And you are also exposed to so many other aspects of life as part of your holistic life
Yeah,
management. And you talk about and a profile. I could see so many things like you have this dowsing, pendulum dowsing, and
yeah,
many other aspects.
tarot
So,
card.
tarot card. Could you be able to
Ta-
share
tarot
those
card.
areas? Yeah.
Yeah, tarot card and pendulum dowsing I'm doing for my friends and relatives who come here for various problems. That pendulum dowsing will give you the right time when it will take place. Suppose somebody wants to know the marriage, when the marriage will take place.
Oh.
Pendulum dowsing will immediately give you the right answer, provided the person concerned is blocked, because his
Hmm.
eyes should not fall on this, and the
Okay.
pendulum will rightly find out the correct time and the correct month, the correct period. So
Oh.
pendulum dowsing is very good for finding out time specific matters, whereas
Hmm.
tarot card gives you the present, the past, and the future.
Hmm.
When you do
Hmm.
tarot card, it gives you the present picture, the past picture, and the future picture. So all the three can be predicted by tarot, and tarot changes from day to day. Because earlier when I used to do tarot card, every day I used to pull a card and see what is the day like. Then I stopped. It was too much of so. But I found many people it is correct, because the tarot card is a very honest card, and you have to pray and start. You
Oh.
cannot play it like a cards. And when you
Okay.
keep the tarot cards, you have to keep it in a very sacred cloth, and where you have to keep it like a puja space. You have
Oh.
to keep it very sanctum sanctorum. You have to
Okay.
keep it in a very safe place.
Oh, this is very, very interesting and is something very new to me as well. So, if somebody wants
Yeah.
to learn, people who are watching this, somebody wants to learn these things, so where should they go and learn all this?
So now there are holistic schools available in various now. Mylapore, there is a school which is teaching all these arts. Earlier, Dr. Sukumaran was there, who is my guru, who is a pediatrician who was teaching in T Nagar. Now he's no more doing, he and his wife are doing. And now Mylapore, there is one school. And I think in Anna Nagar, there's another school. There are 2 schools in Chennai itself which are
Oh,
teaching this.
excellent, excellent. I'm
Yeah,
sure you
but
are.
it takes about an years time to learn all these principles.
I'm sure a lot of people in force or even your social circle will be taking help from you on these, special skills which you possess.
Yeah, yeah.
Great, wonderful, very nice, sir. Very nice to know these new aspects of life. I'm very, very happy to know about it.
Yeah.
And sir, we have
This is a mystic part.
mystic part, absolutely. So, being a meditator myself in Heartfulness Institute, I'm able to relate and connect with whatever you said right now. It's very interesting. Sir, we have now come to the final portion of the last segment. If I don't ask this question to a drug manufacturer, pharmaceutical company, I think
Yeah.
people will not leave me.
Mm.
It's all about. I hope you would be able to sense it now. It's all about COVID-19, the pandemic, which we are all undergoing.
Oh, fantastic question. Because COVID pandemic, nobody expected this to come, and we as a company in homeopathy has got a preventive medicine arsenica album
Yeah,
30, which
yeah.
can be given to prevent COVID. And we also introduce another product called as Phyloflu, which can be given to COVID patients even having temperature. And it has
Oh,
been proved that even the temperature patients can be controlled by Phyloflu. Because flu means it is flu, body pain, and coughing or cold. So this Phyloflu helps in very good thing. And this is from Ford's point of view. And we have got multivitamins which contains the zinc and vitamin C, Ford's B, which is doing extremely well
okay.
for COVID patients.
Hmm.
And we also have now outside the forts. WHO, Mrs. Soumya
Yes.
Swaminathan is doing a lot of research with
Yeah.
WHO. She has formed two
Yes.
bodies. One is ACT, one is CEPI, to find out the new drugs, new vaccine. And in India, ICMR and Department of Biotech Technology, both are working on DNA RNA platform because according to them, it is much easier to find the vaccine for COVID-19 because it's a single-stranded RNA. When it
Mm.
multiplies into double-stranded RNA, you need a different vaccine. So the
Yes.
current vaccine is which is going to come Covaxil from Bharat
Mm.
Biotech and your Bharat Serum of Pune are
Mm.
going to be for the first generation COVID
Okay.
attack, single-stranded RNA. They are also working on suppose it becomes a mutation. They are also working on the
Mm.
future. Suppose double-stranded RNA
Mm.
comes, they are getting ready for that. So the future is very good for this, and the vaccines are expected to reach the market by early 2021. So we will
Okay.
have by maybe December, January, we should have the first vaccine. And human trials are going on with Covaxil, which is
Mhm.
Bharat Biotech. Human trials always will take some time. So I'm expecting
Correct.
the first to come. Various European countries are also working on vaccine. I'm expecting the first
Mhm.
vaccine to hit the market by December or early 2021.
Absolutely great. Great to know that. Sir, I have a question which is kind of a curiosity all of us have. So there are two parts to it. One is about till the vaccine comes, we have to be prepared to take the vitamins and whatever. Even Foods has got a product, food supplement kind of a product, which can build
Yeah,
the immune system for all of us. So it's called Foods B, right?
correct,
It's called
correct.
Foods B, name
Yeah,
of the product. So
Force
that
B.
we can buy it from pharmaceutical shops and we can use it as a regular part
Yeah.
of our course. With respect to the business, when it comes to business, once the vaccine gets released in India by the Indian drug companies, Bharat Biotech and others, I'm sure we will also have huge opportunity to capture the market. It's a huge market, right?
Definitely, because the COVID scenario now, what is happening is only the chronic drugs are selling. That means life saving chronic drugs are selling after meeting 25% of the total customers. Doctors are still hesitant to meet medical representatives because they are taking their safety as the first priority themselves. So by meeting 25% of the customers, we are getting almost 60 to 70% of a normal business. And their
Oh.
business is coming from only the chronic products, not the other products. So what will happen is post pandemic, when 100% customers meet, there will be a sudden surge of business because more number of doctors
Correct.
will be practicing, and they will be anxious to prescribe because they have not been prescribing these drugs. So they will be more willing to prescribe. A doctor was telling, I will write double the quantity when I become all right because I am vexed by not writing prescription. So they are all jumping back into the post-COVID scenario with a determination to write more number of drugs. I think pharma industry will see a huge surge in the post-COVID era, maybe 21 onwards, if everything goes well, if nothing else comes in between. Because yesterday I read that in Chinese they have found out a new virus for pneumonia, which is very common in Russia. So something should something like that should not come. Otherwise, it is going to be a good time after post-COVID time.
Okay, so it also gives me a kind of signal like there's going to be a lot of opportunity for sales and marketing professionals to join pharma companies, right? Because you also recruit a lot
Yeah.
of people when the business expands. So,
Yes.
people, what is the one special news or update which you wanted to give it to students or graduates who are coming out of colleges from B schools or graduation from any stream? Who, they may be interested to join sales or marketing, divisions of various companies. So, what kind of advice or suggestion you would like to make for these people?
See, if you are B Pharm or BSc Chemistry or BCom graduates who are ready, who have got a right app, we believe that the aptitude, attitude, skill, and knowledge are the most important factors for getting recruited as a representative. If you have the right aptitude, you should enjoy your work as a representative. You should know the work of a representative before applying for it. What is the work of a representative? You should know the company profile, what kind of company I'm going to join, and you should know something basic about industry. After knowing all this, if you put yourself, you visualize yourself that you will enjoy this job, then the game is yours. Because there will be a lot of opportunities for the right. In interview, for example, we are looking at people who have got the right aptitude, attitude, skill, and knowledge. What is skill? Skill about the product, you know, about the company, skill about the competition, skill, the knowledge about the company, knowledge about the profession. These are fundamental things we look forward in the interview, one-to-one interview. And Forts is the only company, I would say, in all India where every representative is picked up by CEO, myself.
Oh,
All India
okay.
part, every representative is selected finally by only by me, either through Zoom meetings or through personal meetings, because I consider I am not recruiting a representative. I am recruiting a future CEO for the company. So that is the kind of
Absolutely.
belief system we have, and we don't want any bad element to get into the company. So we are very
That's
careful about this, and plenty of opportunities will come for people to join because there will be a sporadic increase in demand level, and many areas will like to expand. So many youngsters will get a lot of opportunities provided you are interested in this job.
absolutely great. In fact, you have given a phenomenal boost, a phenomenal job supplement to the youth of the country because I guess Force is also recruiting a lot of people even in this pandemic situation, right?
Every month,
Oh,
every month we have two interviews. On 2nd of every month and 17th of every month, we recruit. Now through Zoom meetings, I recruit people. So that is going on because we have vacancies to fill up.
so, viewers, please take a note of this. Recently when I was interviewed in Radio City, the question was asked like, job market, is facing a lot of challenges. Layoffs are there, salary cut is there, and I mean, as if the world is going to be ended shortly. But there is a company, here is a company called Foods Laboratory. Like Ford, there are so many companies out there in the industry where they're actually recruiting people, even in this tough situation, because they are very clear about their strategy and their vision. This is only a passing cloud. These pandemic situations is only a passing cloud. It'll be there for a couple of months, and then we'll be bouncing back with our own zeal and enthusiasm. So with that, I would like to share my gratitude and special thanks to Dr. Gopalakrishnan and the team of Dr. Gopalakrishnan who supported me to share their
Thank you very
insights.
much.
And you have any final words, sir? A last word about the show.
I would like to thank you, Anand, for a very friendly chat, because I never felt it was an interview. It was like chatting with a friend of mine. And since we know each other for a long time, because your company Sea Change has been associated with Foods for a long time, you have given a lot of IT services. You have also given management lessons, because your module on positive thinking, your module on how to rub off the negative from the past, and all that, how to think beyond a particular problem, how to find solutions. We value very much, because your company is a total 360-degree company in terms of training, coaching, mentoring, and coaching. So you're very sincere about what you're doing. So I am sure that you will go a long way, and I'm very, very happy with the association I make with Sea Change. I wish you all the best, and Sea Change should grow into a very, very big consultancy company.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the nice words. And we are deeply touched with your presence. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you,
Take
Anand.
care.
Thank you very much.
Stay safe, sir. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.